Hello, Team Genesis Associates. Thanks for being with us this morning. We have an exciting training lined up for you today. Elify co-owner and president Emily Drost is here as our special guest presenter. As most of you know, Team Genesis has enjoyed working with the executive team of Elify for over a year now. They're best in their class, and they continue to innovate and make their great product designed for field leaders like you and me even greater still. Today, they have virtually no competition in sight. This morning, I've asked Emily to focus on the one QR card for us. This slick digital business card will allow you to share your name, contact info, picture, brand, and a message with an unlimited number of people worldwide for free. Many of you already recognize that in our smartphone age, paper business cards are a thing of the past. Nobody keeps a Rolodex of business cards anymore. Everyone keeps their contacts in their smartphones and computers. If you haven't already, it's time to abandon paper business cards. They're not interactive or engaging. They cost you money. Most of your prospects will toss it in the garbage rather than take the time to enter your information into the contacts area of their phone. And when any of your information changes, your cards become obsolete. I'm convinced that the only professionals that still use paper cards are the ones that don't even know there's a better alternative. Klaus and I use the one QR card, and we hope all of you will take advantage of this opportunity today to create your free card and teach your new onboarding associates to do the same. A setup guide is included in your Team Genesis digital toolbox to share with your team members moving forward. Just think about it. You're business owners, and every business owner needs a way to give out their contact information to people. Paper cards must be handed out in person. Digital business cards can be sent to anyone with a smartphone, which is just about everyone. I often get referrals or connect with people online, which often leads to a phone discussion. I can't hand them a paper card after a phone call, but I can send my digital business card to them in an instant. So please follow along with Emily this morning and create your one QR card so you'll have another effective tool and competitive advantage over others who don't. Remember, as a Team Genesis associate, your one QR card is free for life. And we'll look forward to learning how this card has benefited your business in the weeks ahead. Now, without further ado, let me introduce Emily Drost, who will show you how to create your own one QR card in a matter of minutes and be ready to share it with your contacts and people you meet starting today. Emily, take it away.
Gosh, Janet, thank you so much. That was such a wonderful introduction. And you know, it's so very true. People in this day and age, you know, they're still using those paper business cards. And if you have them still, if you've invested the time and the money into having them, I want to give you a little trick. If you're still using a paper business card, this is one of my all-time favorite tricks. And you know, I've even been known to do it myself. If I have exchanged business cards with somebody, because that is still sort of the social norm at certain events, networking events, etc., where they haven't made the transition to a digital card yet, they soon will. But if I have exchanged a card with somebody, I love to use my digital business card as the follow-up. Excuse me. So what I love to do is I will actually send my digital business card after the meeting, after the event, and I'll say, you know, I know we exchanged paper cards, or I know I gave you my business card. Or more importantly, I'll just say, hey, it was so great connecting with you at XYZ event. I want to make sure you still have my information. Here's my digital business card, or here's my business card. And I'm able to use that as a follow-up tool. I'm able to continue the conversation, and I'm able to stay top of mind with that individual. And I do this every single time that I meet somebody. I also do this when I'm saying thank you for a meeting. Hey, thanks for meeting with me. Thanks for grabbing coffee. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to spend time with me. Want to make sure you have my information and that it's all up to date for you. Here's my business card. And I include a link to my digital business card on that. I also have one that says thank you on it, so the content that they're getting is appropriate to the interaction that we've had, and it mirrors the message that I'm giving them. So just a few little quick tips that sparked based on Janet's wonderful introduction, but she is right. I am here to show you how we at Elify are changing the game, and your wonderful leaders at CTFO have been kind enough to change the game with us. And I am so excited. I am so excited to introduce that. Robert, thank you. I am so excited to introduce a very, very, very brand new feature, top of the line. Guys, this is an exclusive feature that nobody else on the market has. And this is going to change the way that you have been doing your CTFO business. Now, we all know that Janet and Klaus run these amazing Wednesday night webinars. They run phenomenal, and they are the place to be on Wednesday night. If you have not attended one of these meetings on a Wednesday evening, you are missing out. They are chock full of wonderful information about the value of CBD in your life. They are full of the value of CTFO and why CTFO over any of the other competitors out there. And you're probably sitting there and you're probably wondering, okay, yes, I've been on those and they're amazing, but how do I capitalize on them and use those to grow my business? Now, in the past, you would send a Zoom link to somebody and you would say, hey, go hop on this meeting. But there were a couple of problems with that. One, you had no idea if they actually got on that meeting. You had no idea if your prospect actually took time out of their day to hop on that webinar. You had no way of knowing that. Two, what's the call to action after these events? What is the one thing that you always hear? If you're involved in other opportunities, you heard this time and time and time again. Get with the person who invited you here. Raise your hand, drop it in the chat if you have heard this before. Get with the person who brought you here or invited you here. Get with the person who sent you this link. How effective is that? It's not very, because then it's stopping the process. You're taking this excitement that somebody had. They are so excited. They just attended this webinar. This webinar was wonderful. It was chock full of information. It was beautifully executed, and they're excited. They're ready to go right then and there. And now all of a sudden, boom, stopgap. They have to get back with you. And what happens if you're unavailable? What happens if you're not there right at that moment in time? You're just delaying the excitement. And that's just the process. That's just the way it's always been done. And, you know, I've always felt like we could do that better. And now there is a better way. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what that better way is. And this is just, I'm so excited about this, guys. So this technology is an exclusive. Nobody else in the world has this. Only we here at Elify have this. And I'm so excited to show you. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share my screen because you guys need to see this. I'm convinced I'm having technology struggles today because, guys, if you can believe it or not, it was snowing this morning here in Denver, Colorado. It is officially summer and it was snowing this morning. My phone is rebelling. My computer is rebelling that. So here we go. You guys, you can see my screen here. I am in the OneQR app. And if you have not already taken advantage of this technology, it is amazing. This technology, Shuffle, is going to, Robert, good question. Elevate and simplify is Elify. People oftentimes joke also that it's a play on my name, Emily Elify. It's not. Elevate and simplify is Elify. So anyway, so here we go. I digress. Let me show you this amazing new technology. If you're in OneQR, you're a OneQR user, you're going to open up the app. And the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to click on more. Let's see if this works for me this morning. If not, I'm going to be jumping over to my trusty Shuffle demo account. See, this isn't even cooperating with me this morning. No worries. I always have a backup, even when technology doesn't love me. That's okay. Go ahead and click that plus sign, even if it's orange. Hit more. I want you to type in here. This is something that I want you to do. CTFO Zoom. Hit done. Hit search custom templates. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, I know what it is.
Referral.
It's CTFO referral. Gosh, thank you, Janet. Search custom templates. Here it is. CTFO referral. And you're going to be looking at this card and you're going to be going, it's blank. What is going on here? I want you to go ahead and finish building this card out. Make sure where you go down here where it says your CTFO username, this is the username that pops up in your URL. So when you give somebody your CTFO URL, it's oftentimes myctfo.com / in Janet's case, it's /Janet. Take that Janet part or whatever is there for yours and put that in your CTFO username field. Hit add. Hit finish. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to view this card now. Here's the beautiful thing. It looks a little boring right now, right? And you're sitting here and you're going, what is this? What is going on? Guys, on Wednesday evenings, when Janet launches her, and I can't say this enough, her wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday night webinars, that is going to live broadcast directly to these cards. This little white box right now where you're seeing it will be replaced with the webinar that your team, that your leaders put together and work tirelessly to execute on your behalf. Here's the beautiful part. No more get with the person who brought you here. I'm kind of overhearing that, aren't you? It slows down the process. It makes it a challenge for everybody else. Watch what happens when I hit enroll now. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna tap enroll now. What? Whoa, right? That's what you're all saying.
Oh my gosh, Emily, this is a dream come true for us. This is amazing.
Yes. You go ahead and you hit that enroll now button. You've watched this wonderfully executed webinar. It's beautiful. It's perfectly executed. It's informative. It's built this excitement. It's done exactly what it needs to do. And your leaders are doing this for you. You go ahead and you click that enroll now button, and all of a sudden, you're enrolling. There's no more stop in time. There's no more stopgap there. All of those things that we talked about that were frustrating about the get with the person who brought you here are now gone. So here's the thing. Here's the trick about this. You guys, I'm putting you in a pickle, and I'm sorry about this. I'm very, very sorry about this. If you haven't already seen our other, I think this one might be it. Let's see. Nope, that one's not it. I'm going to go back. I'm going to build it real quick. If you haven't already seen our brand new, beautiful CTFO affiliate card, I'm putting you in a pickle. You now have two cards that, in my opinion, if you're a business builder in CTFO, you need to have. These two cards are beautiful. They're stunning. This is the brand new one that we just released. If you'd like to get your hands on this one, you're going to use the code CTFO affiliate. So now you've got two. And the pickle part is with one QR, you only get one free card. So you have a couple of options, and I want to explain them to you. I want to take the time to do that. The first option is you can purchase one additional card in your one QR account, and it's just 99 cents. Or I think it's $1. It's $1. So you're going to have a CTFO affiliate card that does all of the introducing. This card, I love this card. I think it's so beautiful. Our designers really just did a phenomenal job with this one. You're going to have this card, the CTFO affiliate card, and then you're going to have CTFO referral, which is that Zoom card. So you're going to need to do that purchase one additional card if you're in one QR. It's $1 a month. I know it's not free anymore, but you guys, you can see the value of this. And that's true, third of the cost of coffee. But you can see the value of this. You can see the value of that Zoom card. You want to have both of these because we just talked about the ability to have these amazing interactions during the introduction and a little bit after. We talked about the ability to have these amazing interactions and the value of having that digital business card at your disposal. And if you can have one that beautifully represents the brand that you represent, then all the more reason to invest $1 a month in your business so that you can take advantage of these cards. So you'll have this one, the CTFO affiliate, and then you need to have, oh, I forgot I opened that one. You need to have this Zoom card. You need to have it. CTFO referral is the code for it. Check your emails too. I know that these have gone out a few times. Now I want to walk you through again how I built these really fast because I think it's really important that you all see the process on that. And what would be a training without a little bit of training? So to build these cards, open up your OneQR app or your Shuffle app.
And Emily, tell them how to do that if you would, please.
Oh, sure, of course. So you can see here that I'm on my home screen. Guys, this isn't a fancy phone. People oftentimes, I get this question a lot. Well, you work in app development. You are the president of an app development company. Do you have some fancy fangled phone? No, guys, this is just a standard iPhone 8. It's nothing fancy. It's just an iPhone 8. I go ahead and I tap on Shuffle or OneQR. Let's see if now that I'm using the right code, if this works for me. I search custom templates. Ah, there it is. See, that was the problem before. So you go in here. I'm in OneQR. I'm going to do this in OneQR because I think it's really important that we do it there. If you're in Shuffle, it's the same process for building a card. You're going to start by hitting this plus, create new card sign. You're going to click on more. And you're going to use the template ID. And the two template IDs are CTFO affiliate or CTFO referral. CTFO affiliate. Hit the search custom templates field. Select continue. Now it's going to ask you if you want to use your profile information to complete this card. Go ahead and select yes. This one doesn't have anything in the profile. I'm going to show you how to remedy that. This was done on purpose. Go ahead and name your card and plug in the information. Got to figure out how to spell. Plug in the information that it's requesting in the fields. Add a photo. I'm going to take a picture of myself.
And Emily, can I add here that the card title is not shared, correct? It's not visible to the people you share your card with. That's for your reference.
Correct. That's a really good point. This card name is not shared. It's not, this is just for you. Name it whatever you want to. Name it something that's going to be easy for you to refer back to. You're going to add a photo. Now, you might get this black screen. What does that mean? It means that the permissions for OneQR are off. And this is something where we need to go into your phone settings and change. So if you go into settings, you're going to scroll all the way down until you find OneQR. And see where it says camera? That's toggled to off. We're going to toggle that on to green. Now, if we go back to OneQR, I'm going to go back to building that card again, hit continue, use your profile information, card name. Again, you can name it anything you want. Now watch, if I go to add photo and I hit take picture, now all of a sudden my camera works and you can see my messy desk. Take a picture. And that's going to be the picture on my card. You scroll down, you can change your email address, Facebook Messenger bot, is a feature that works with your Facebook Messenger tool, and it's a little bit of an involved process to get it turned on. So my recommendation to you is, if that's something that you want to use, head over to youtube.com/shuffle by Elify. There's a video on there about Facebook Messenger bot. I want to say it's about 6 minutes, and it walks you through, because you need to set up your Facebook page and Shuffle in order to work with this tool. And this is, guys, this is another example of where we are just completely changing the game here at Elify. This is actually a beta feature that we got selected to test with Facebook. So this is actually a feature that is in beta with Facebook, and we were selected to test it, which means that you all get to test it. It's great. It's a wonderful tool.
And Emily, just to clarify, that Facebook Messenger bot is not an option available on the one free QR card, but it is an option available for the upgraded Shuffle cards, correct?
Sure. So Facebook Messenger bot is available on one QR. The one, we do have another feature that's not available on one QR, but is available on feature, and that's the Shuffle Chat button. And Shuffle Chat is a way for the viewers of your digital business card to have a live one-to-one chat with you straight from your digital business card. That is not available on one QR. That's only available on Shuffle.
Thank you for that clarification.
Yes, absolutely. Scroll down here, plug in all of this information, your email address. If it plugged in from your profile, you can change it to be whatever you want it to be. Whatever you need it to be. Same with your Instagram, your Facebook. Wherever you want it to go. Your CTFO ID, again, this is really important. This is your CTFO username. It's that one that's your myctfo.com/something. That something goes in the field here. So in this case, it's Janet. And Janet, I'm sorry, I always use yours because I remember yours.
That's okay. We should teach everyone just to use mine, share it, and then then we'll see how those cards all fall down.
Don't actually do that, everybody.
Just kidding. But it's important that everyone recognize that CTFO ID. We do not want you to put in your CTFO ID with numbers. We want you to put your username in that field.
So I'm going to go down here, and you're going to see like a whole bunch of different toggles here. And you're probably sitting here like, what are all these different toggles? So all of these toggles have a couple of different components. Save my card, I always recommend that you have that on. This allows somebody who's viewing your card to tap the Save My Card button that goes on the very, very bottom, and they can add your contact information directly to their phone contact list. What? Yeah, it's that easy. Forward My Card. Forward My Card is one that I also recommend that you always have on, because if somebody is viewing your digital business card, they can tap that Forward My Card button, and then they're going to be prompted to put in some information about who they're sharing the card to. Here's the thing about that. If you're a Shuffle user, this does not work for one QR, but if you're a Shuffle user, and somebody is forwarding your card to somebody else, you get that contact information. So you know who your card has been shared with. And you get that contact information in your contact list. One QR users do not get that because you don't have the contact list. But it's still good to have the Forward My Card button there, because it's a prompter to tell people to forward your card and share it with others. Shuffle Ad Banner. You know, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say this and turn it off. I don't like it. Turn it off. Don't put it there. Turn it off. Show Referral ID. Keep that there. It's small. It's not in the way. It's not obtrusive. The reason why you want to keep that there is because there is an affiliate program with Elify. And whether you're on one QR or Shuffle, we're still tracking the referrals. One QR users can't cash out any coins. They have to upgrade to Shuffle for that, but we still want to track those referrals for you, because who knows, maybe you get to a point where you're earning more than $10 per month, then it makes sense for you to upgrade to Shuffle at that point, because then it's a money maker. Okay, so go ahead and keep all those up. I want to talk about this cloning one too, because we do get this question a little bit about, what does that cloning enabled mean? So in the past, in Shuffle and in 1QR, we used to allow anybody to clone anybody else's card. So if you had a digital business card and it was phenomenal and it was beautiful, and you shared it with another Shuffle or 1QR user, they could copy it exactly. You could see how there were some troubles with that, because sometimes we had people who spend so much time building these wonderful cards, and they don't want somebody else to copy it. So what we've got ahead is turned off cloning. So it's automatically toggled to off. If you want cloning to be enabled for your card, meaning somebody can copy it, toggle it green, or they can toggle it off. And the template ID to search works exactly like that CTFO referral or that CTFO invite or affiliate codes that I gave you, where if you plug those into that more field, it's going to let somebody pull up your card exactly and just build it. So a couple of options there. The cloning feature is really, really, really valuable if you're a team leader and you're trying to get content out to your team. If you've built a wonderful onboarding card, do step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get started, much like what we have in our digital toolbox. You want to be able to give your team access to cloning that card so that they have access to that content very simply and easily, and then they can start sharing it out with their associates that they're referring. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to hit add. It's going to take a minute to think. It didn't like the snow. And here you go. This card is built. It looks beautiful. You can see down here, it's got my pretty picture. Ooh. Go ahead and hit finish. I thought I was pulling off the summer hair look, but now I don't know. We'll see. And now I'm able to build more cards if I need to. Or I can just start sharing right here. Tap on the card, hit share card, hit share. All of my options from my phone. I can message it, mail it, post it to Hangout, airdrop it, Messenger, Facebook. If I had WhatsApp on here, I would be able to share it to WhatsApp. If I had any of those other cool tools, it would allow me to do that too. So I did this so easy, guys. I tapped on the card, I hit share card, I hit the blue share, all of the different options that I have on my phone for sharing a card pop right up.
Emily, what would be the advantage of sharing the link to our card rather than the link to our CTFO website?
Sure. So guys, how many of you, when you are talking to somebody about the CTFO business, the CTFO products, what's that process like when you talk to them and they're ready to go make a purchase? They're ready to get going. You have to explain to them where on the site to go to make a purchase. You have to send them your link. You have to tell them, click here, because you know what products you guys have been talking about, right? Show me in the chat if this is something that you've done before, where you sit there and you've had these conversations, you know exactly what products they're looking for. So then you have to give them this long, drawn out, here's how you get to the product that you want to purchase. You need to open up the website. You need to click on this. You need to click on that. A confused mind says, no, Robert Ritter, thank you. Yes, I love that. Or walk them through it. This is so simple, and we're making this so easy. So you can now instead share them your card, and you can say, okay, we were talking about oils. Click the Shop CBD Oil Now button. Okay. Hit continue. This is dropping me right into the oils page. There's no more confusion about it. And guys, look, still shared by Janet. It's taking that confusion, and it's just our whole goal here, guys. Remember what we talked about, Elify, elevate and simplify? The simplify is the one that I really depend on. Our goal here is to just make things as dead simple as possible for you so that you're not having to spend minutes, hours, however, walking them through it, explaining to your prospects where to go. They want to make a purchase. Yay, they're excited. They want to get going. They do not want to sit there and be handheld on how to use a website. They just don't. And a lot of them are doing it from their phones. So here's an interesting statistic for you all. We have now reached a point where finally, here we are in 2019, more than 50% of sales are being completed on a mobile phone. Diane, use CTFO affiliate as the code. CTFO affiliate. More than 50% of sales are happening on a mobile phone. So imagine trying to navigate the CTFO website. There's a lot to look at. There's a lot to click on. And get to this page, to this right here on a mobile phone. It's confusing. It's overwhelming. And just as somebody said in the chat, a confused mind says no. You have to handhold them, walk them through it. Not anymore. Now you send them this card, which I'm going to go back to. You send them this card. Maybe you were talking about pet solutions. Hit shop now on the pets. And all of the pet products are popping right up. You're sending them one link. You're telling them to scroll down and find what they were looking for and get what they needed, and click, and boom, drops them right in the shopping cart for the products that they were looking for. We know that there's a lot more. We know that there's a lot more options for shopping, but here's the thing. Oftentimes, if somebody is trying something for the very first time, they aren't going to branch out. Let's also talk about this. How many times, again, drop it in the chat if you think this is true for you as well. When you've been chatting with somebody and they're like, okay, I'll try the oil, or I'll try the pet products, or I'll try this anti-aging cream. Are they adding other things to their cart, or are they just buying that one thing because they want to try it the first time? It's usually the second purchase, second, third, fourth purchase, where they're browsing to see what else is available to them. Exactly, usually just the one thing. They're usually browsing for the second, third, fourth purchases, and that's fine. That's where the beautiful CTFO website comes in. That's where they can browse all the available products to them. You guys have a tremendous shopping opportunity, but usually not on the first pass. So by doing this, by getting them exactly where they need to go to, you're providing them a simple, streamlined experience. You're providing them amazing customer support in that way, because customer support is providing them a good experience. You're giving them a wonderful experience for shopping from a simple digital business card, where then they can click through, get exactly what they want the first time. But then the second and third time, maybe then they go to the CTFO website and they browse around and they look at all the available products. So, that's the true value there. That's what we've tried to do for you all here. We didn't want to clutter this card. It's very simple. It's very clean. It's just about getting in, getting the products that you're looking for, and getting out.
That's beautiful, Emily, just beautiful.
Thank you.
Does your link to this digital business card, when you put it on social media, does it get better SEO? Am I referring to that correctly? I think there's an advantage when you post it in social media rather than just your website. What are those advantages from compliance and higher visibility?
Sure. So here's one of the things that I want everybody to do today. If you haven't already tried Shuffle or 1QR, I want you to at least sign up for the free 1QR card. Klaus, if you could please drop that link in the chat again for everybody. If you're already a Shuffle or a 1QR user, this still applies to you. You don't need to sign up though. If you're not a Shuffle or Elify user, I want you to use this link that Klaus is going to drop in the chat and go sign up and create your account. I want you to build the CTFO affiliate card. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to build this card, CTFO affiliate, just using the steps that we went through here. And then I want you to make a post on social media this morning about your opportunity with CTFO, about how I want you to post something along the lines of, I have been using CBD oil for X, however long. I have been loving the results. Post the link to your digital business card. Then I want you to do this. Post the link to your digital business card. Then I want you to watch it. I want you to see how many clicks you have on your digital business card. And you will know a click because you will go in here, you'll look at the card, you'll hit on stats. And where it says view card, blah, blah, blah. You're going to see here where it says unique views. You will see how many people have clicked on your card. Card opens. And even without having to click on stats, you can just see here how many views you've had. That is the number of people who have looked at your digital business card. Then I want you to look at how many people have commented or liked your post on social media. I am willing to bet, in the past I have used the word guarantee, and I shouldn't use the word guarantee because there have been a couple of people who have proved me wrong, but I am willing to bet that you are going to get more views of your digital business card than you are likes, comments, or other engagements on social media. What does that mean? That means that you have a captive audience. You have a captive group of people who are looking at your content, seeing your post, but they're not necessarily engaging with you on social media. However, they are engaging with you because they're looking at your digital business card. I want you to try that. That's my homework for you all today. If you haven't signed up already, Klaus was very kind and dropped the link in the chat for us, elify.com/teamgenesis. I want you to click on that link and create, at the very least, a 1QR account. If I have not convinced you the value of these digital business cards yet, this homework assignment will. Click that link. It's free, guys. Free if you don't have it already. Click on that link, get your 1QR card. Use the code CTFO affiliate to build that beautiful card. Make a post on social media. See how many views you have versus how many engagements you have on your Facebook page or wherever you're most active on social media. Try it. See what happens. I'm willing to bet that you're gonna have more clicks on your card than you do engagements on social media. Please try it. I promise you it will blow your mind. And you'll be sitting there and you'll be wondering, and you'll be doing exactly what I have done in the past. I'm gonna stop sharing. Aren't my kids cute?
Adorable.
little plug for my kids.
Why not, Mom?
Guys, I promise you that these cards, you're going to start sitting here and you're going to start thinking about all of the different ways that you can use these cards. And I love the one that we talked about earlier. If you've made the investment into business cards already, hey, that's okay. Use these digital business cards as a follow-up tool. If you haven't also checked out Shuffle, if you're sitting here like, okay, I want to try the digital business card, let me explain to you just really fast what the difference between 1QR and Shuffle is. Shuffle, the difference is that with Shuffle, you get a complete CRM. And a complete CRM is your as a contact list, basically. And with that contact list, you can schedule follow-up reminders. So your phone will actually ping you a reminder when it's time to follow up with somebody. You can also leave notes about your engagements with somebody. So if you're a real business builder and you're doing a lot of communicating with people, whether it's on social media, face-to-face, in person, whatever, Shuffle is a great tool for you because it helps you manage all of those relationships. And in my type A personality, it helps you organize all those relationships, which is what I am forever trying to figure out how to do, is how do I keep my life organized? Shuffle lets me organize the relationship component of that. Also, guys, I want to let you know about a couple of amazing resources that your team has for you. Your leaders have been working tirelessly. Like I said, they've put together these beautiful cards for you. The other one is your digital toolbox. There's some great information in there about Shuffle in 1QR as well. So if you haven't already, go check out your digital toolbox that your Team Genesis leaders have provided for you.
Emily, can you walk us through the Zoom card process and show us, like, you know, I think that this is going to be key to 10 times the population on these meetings. I think people will enjoy sharing it. It's slick. It makes a great impression on their prospects. And it's a great way to drive people to the meeting. And I love how now we get back to the person who invited you. Just touch enroll now. Move forward with what we just lit them up on. So this is so critical for our team. So how would you suggest that we mass share that with people to drive them to these webinars?
Great question. So I am a firm believer in the one-to-one relationship, and that's really what Shuffle is about as well. Shuffle does not allow you to automate any mass email sends, mass text messages, or anything along those lines.
Okay.
Shuffle allows you to focus on the one-to-one relationship built. So texting one-to-one, it's a text coming from your personal cell phone number. It's an email coming from your personal email address. It's a post on social media coming from your personal social profile.
Perfect.
So my recommendation is, if there is somebody that you have been talking to, or maybe you haven't already been talking to, or maybe your homework assignment from today sparks a whole bunch of interest from folks who want to learn more about CBD oil and why CTFO, send them this card. Send it to them also in their preferred communication method. This is something that, you know, I talk about a lot and train on and coach on a lot, which is, you're not gonna text an emailer and you're not going to DM a texter. If somebody prefers text them the card. If somebody prefers to talk with you over Facebook Messenger, send them the card link over Facebook Messenger. If somebody prefers email, send them the card link via email. Also, go ahead and make a post on Wednesday prior to the meeting, another post on social media prior to the meeting. Give it about an hour before, because we know how Facebook algorithms, they like to be challenging and make it harder for people to see your content. But about an hour before the meeting, post the Zoom link on social media. Post it on there, you know? Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and just say, listen, this call is about to start in an hour. This call is starting in an hour. It's going to tell you a little bit more about my CTFO business and why I love this product so much. You don't want to miss it. And people can open up that card and then they can watch the video. And you may end up with somebody who signs up passively.
Wow. So Emily, well, the experience on the user side or on the receiver side of this will be that an associate may post this in their social media Facebook page, maybe their personal or their business page, right? They'll post the link for the Zoom card, right?
Yeah.
To attend the webinar. Somebody clicks on that. Do they download that card to their phone? Like, what is the experience? It's going to look rather blank until showtime, correct?
It will.
And then at the time of the scheduled meeting, they're going to touch that and go live and pop right into the meeting.
Exactly.
Love
So
it.
basically what's going to happen is, guys, this opens up just like any other web page. And I think this answers a question that somebody asked earlier. It doesn't matter if they're on their phone, their iPad, their tablet, their desktop. This card works exactly the same way across all of those platforms. It doesn't matter what device they're accessing it from. And all they're going to do is open it up, and it's going to open up just like any other website would on the computer. They don't need the Zoom app. Nope. Nope. They don't need a Zoom app. They don't need any extensions. They don't need anything like that. They are going to open up your card, and at the time of the meeting, they're going to be prompted to put in their name. And they're going to then all of a sudden, once they put in their name, they're going to hit go, and the meeting is going to start. And it's just going to start broadcasting on this web page that you have given them.
Wow.
They don't have to download any apps. They don't have to download any extensions. It's just accessing a web page. So the user experience, they click on a link from social media, the web page opens for them, they put in their name, they hit go, the webinar starts, they watch the webinar, they decide, yes, I want to be a part of this business. They hit enroll now, and they're going to enroll under you, whoever you are.
This is off the chart. This is amazing, Emily.
Yes. Isn't it amazing? And guys, I want to tell you, this technology is exclusive to Elify. Nobody else out there is doing this. Nobody else out there has this. I have been working tirelessly with Zoom to make this happen, so that you all have this tool at your disposal. So next Wednesday, before your Wednesday webinar, okay, so I'm giving you 2 pieces of homework today, and I'm sorry. 2 pieces of homework for today. I want you today to, if you haven't already, get your card. Oh, Linda, you found the secret. Linda says, also another income stream promoting this too, my goodness. She's very excited about that. So I want you to get the card. If you haven't already, 1 QR shuffle, I think you need shuffle. I'm going to tell you why I think you need shuffle. You need shuffle because you want to use shuffle chat, which is the ability for somebody to have a live chat with you directly from your digital business card. Also because if you're like me, you're always looking for ways to organize your life a little bit more. And you want that contact list because you want that contact relationship manager. If you are a business builder in CTFO, you absolutely should have shuffle. That's a no-brainer. You should be able to invest just $10 a month into your business. You could be hosting your own Zoom webinars that complement Janet and Klaus for your
Love it. Love it. I'll come attend other associates webinars.
Yes.
And there's no contract involved in it. So you love it or you leave it, Emily. And I love that because that shows how much confidence you have in your product. My favorite feature on Shuffle is the tracking device that, you know, if you go to an expo and you give a business card, a paper business card, and someone exchanges their paper business card with you, that's kind of the end of the relationship unless someone takes a forward motion. With your digital business card, when someone launches it, it says Emily Drost is viewing your card. I love it. And then Emily Drost is sharing your card. And people have no idea if you don't close and convert that person as a customer or associate right then, if 3 weeks later they get excited and something trips them to start thinking about you and make you top of mind, again, the card will be launched and it'll tell you again that person is looking at your card, which prompts you to follow up and say, hey, is now a better time to reconnect and talk about what we discussed at the expo, right?
Yeah.
My favorite feature. People have no idea we're tracking them.
And I get giddy hearing that, Janet, and I'm sorry, but it's just because I love it so much. That's exactly right. I love the way that this technology is helping people run their business because that's what, guys, elevate your business, simplify your life. That's what we're all about here. And that's just, for me, it's just such it's so exciting to hear that.
Yeah, Emily, I can tell you one other thing if I could. People will say, I can't believe that I become top of mind when you're following up with me and I'm top of mind with you. This must be meant. And I say, exactly. They think that this is all just that I'm intuitive and I can feel and sense their heightened level of interest weeks down the road when really I just I just got the notification to tee me up that now's a good time for follow-up.
So I want to leave you guys with just a couple of things. I'm watching the chat. You guys have been asking some great questions. So I want to just make sure real quick, Janet, do we have just a minute for me to go through this real quick and answer some questions?
Absolutely. I wouldn't cut you short. We're grateful, Emily.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. So just a couple of questions that I've seen popping up. If you are a Shuffle subscriber, you don't need to worry about OneQR. If you are a Shuffle subscriber already, just open up your Shuffle app, whether it's on your phone or your desktop, however you like to access Shuffle. And you can still use those two codes, CTFO affiliate and CTFO referral, to add those cards to your Shuffle account. One note, if you are a Shuffle Pro and you have 10 cards already built on your Shuffle account, there's going to be a little button at the very top of your screen, and it's going to say upgrade to 100 cards. You're going to need to hit that and add more cards to your account. And it's a one-time fee. You can get 100 cards for, I think it's $50 now. Click that button and it's a one-time fee, and then you have those 100 cards to use forever. Or I'm giving you options, guys, or if you don't want to do that, you can just delete some other cards. If you have cards that you're not using very often, you can delete those to build more cards. I would recommend also, I know that we have a couple of other CTFO cards floating around out there. You don't really need those other ones anymore, because now this new card, CTFO affiliate, really kind of takes everything else that we've done for CTFO, in my opinion, and makes it obsolete. However, I don't know how you're running your business. So of course, check your account and make sure that that makes sense for you. So that's one thing. The other thing that I want to tell you is, if you are in OneQR and you are trying to build additional cards and it's not giving you a plus sign, it's because you need to go in and you need to purchase that one additional card. And remember, I told you that the first card is free, but then you can purchase more. And this only applies to the OneQR users. Go to oneqr.com and log in with your username and password. And from there, you can add more cards to your account.
For 99 cents a piece, correct?
Correct. I think it's $1, 99 cents, $1. The exact same. It's a penny. I'll give you a penny if you're worried about it. Let's see. The other thing, if you are a business builder, and I'm so sorry, I don't know how to say your name, Yersha. I purchased more cards and I still can't create a second one. Please email support@elify.com and I will take a look at your account and figure out what's going on with that. And I will even do that this morning for you. Support@elify.com. And I'll go take a look at it. Please say that about our people going from QR to Shuffle again. Thanks. Okay. If you are a Shuffle subscriber, you do not need to worry about OneQR. If you are a OneQR subscriber and you want to upgrade to Shuffle and you want to take advantage of that CRM, log in at oneqr.com with your username and password. oneqr.com with your username and password. Click on My Account in the upper right-hand corner. Go to Subscription Management and toggle on Shuffle. That will allow you to upgrade to Shuffle and have the access to the entire Shuffle suite.
Okay, we have time for 2 more questions, Emily.
Okay. I don't see stats on Shuffle. Amanda, I would recommend that you go to youtube.com/shuffle by Elify. There's some great, very, very quick tutorial videos, like less than 2 minutes, that tell you how to access all of the stats in Shuffle so you can get all of that information. And that, you guys, that's another really great resource for you all, youtube.com/shuffle by Elify. Wonderful videos in there that walk through every single step of the process of using both Shuffle and OneQR. youtube.com/OneQR is OneQR by Elify is specific to the OneQR app. I think I've gotten all of the questions. Everyone, if you have questions and I have not answered them for you, support@elify.com. And Klaus, thank you for dropping that in the chat earlier. I saw that. Thank you. Support@elify.com is a great place. And our YouTube channels, youtube.com/shuffle by Elify and youtube.com/1QR by Elify. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you. I know that Janet will wrap this all up, but I'm going to leave you with your 2 pieces of homework from today. The first one is get your 1QR card, use the code CTFO affiliate to build your 1QR card, post it to social media this morning, and then report back in our Team Genesis Shuffle group. Report back. Let us know what happened. Did you get more engagements on social media, or did you get more engagements with your digital business card, meaning more views of your digital business card? I'm legitimately curious. Please report back. I would really love to know. And I think it's called Team Genesis Shuffle Resource Group. And it's on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Team Genesis Shuffle Resource Group. Thank you. And then your other piece of homework is download the CTFO referral card to your 1QR or Shuffle account. And prior to Wednesday night's webinar, post that card on social media again, and just let people know that this is an opportunity to learn more about your business. It's a wonderful webinar, and it will tell them why you've chosen CTFO and why you're so excited and passionate about this business. And let me know, again, report back to our group how many clicks you get on that card. Just views, doesn't need to be enrollments, but just views. So those are your 2 pieces of homework for this week. I hope I'm not leaving you with too much to think about.
Oh, Emily, we all have a lot to think about. That was just amazing. You totally exceeded our expectations, and all of the Team Genesis associates want to thank you and your partners for giving us this game-changing tool and prioritizing Team Genesis always. We can't thank you enough. It's been a glorious partnership over the past year. Team Genesis associates, we've run long here. Thanks for hanging in there with us. We hope you're as excited as Klaus and me to have this new tool in hand. It's slick, it's efficient. It makes you look like the professional that you are, and we know that you'll help us load up these Wednesday night webinars that we work hard to put on a quality presentation for you and your prospects. So let's take full advantage of this new opportunity through our CTFO referral digital business card. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless you. And Emily, especially a thank you to you. Bye for now.
Thank you so much.